Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. Luke here, and I will be being joined by Josh, Three Spies Josh. He will be getting in sooner than later. He's a bit late, running a bit late tonight, but he hopefully should be joining us in a little while with his Necromunda. He's going to be working on a bit of that tonight. But yeah, until then, guys, it's just me, you, a bottle of miniature plastic wine, and some hobby and chat. So let's get down to it, guys. Good to see some of you chatting away already. Good evening to you all. We've got Dan Roberts in the chat saying, I'm also painting some Cawdor these days. They are not quite going to match my more colourful gang from the 90s. I was fortunate enough to get a copy of CC, but haven't had a chance to assemble any minis yet. Nice. Loving the Necromunda vibes. If that's what you guys are here for, awesome stuff. I'm super excited, by the way, for Games Workshop's Necromunda box set release. That'll come out at some point soon, hopefully. David's checking in from Cavalry. Welcome, buddy. Good. Calgary, welcome, pal. Thanks for joining as always. And he also says, today I'm going to be finishing building some older Infinity Riot girls, and then I'll continue working on the CCC team from Mercs for Stargrave and 5 parsecs. Nice, buddy. Sounds good to me. Hope you're all well, and the family and whatnot, David. And El's joining us, says, hello, you beautiful lot. Myself and Luke had first filming of some Kill Team today. How is everyone? What's up, dude? Was a good game today. Good to get some Kill Team in. And we got Elderblog joining us as well. Welcome, Kev. Good to see you as always, buddy. It says, hi, guys. Al, Dave, Josh, Luke. Amazing Stargrave episode this week. Yeah, thank you, buddy. It was good, actually. Yeah, it was a good episode, actually. Rewatched it myself, to be fair. It was good fun one to watch. And obviously better to have Al with me so that it's not straight up me playing against myself, which is just the only choice I've had for the last few months. But it's good to be starting to move out of all of that, isn't it? And I've been slaving away at Cursed City, and Al's going to be helping me paint a few of the bad guys for it. So you can expect some Cursed City to go up soon as well, along with Kill Team and Warcry reports for this month, which I'm looking forward to. I'll show off to you guys a few of the bits that I'm working on tonight, and I'm sure when Josh comes on, if he does, he will be able to show you what he's working on. He's already gotten started on his Cawdor gang, so for Necromunda, I'm going to be working on my 2 chosen heroes for Cursed City. Al has chosen the dwarf, whose name escapes me, and he has also chosen the ogre, because we need a big beater in there. I've chosen Jelson Dark, the sniper, the witch hunter. You've got to have a vampire hunter for Cursed City in there. Surely he's my favourite character. He's so cool. He will probably be the leader of the band from the get-go anyway. And then her name also escapes me, which is really bad. Very unprofessional of me, but yeah. That's the Wood Elf. I chose her to be my second character. So those are the 4 we're going to be starting going through the campaign with from the get-go for Cursed City, if you're interested. So I'm going to be working on both of these tonight. Hopefully get them pretty well done. I'll aim to do that tonight, but you know what I'm like on these streams. Yeah, do jump into the chat, guys, if you're with us. Let us know what you're here for, what you're wanting to chat about, what you're working on the hobby table tonight. Have you got any of you had any interesting games or anything this week? I've seen some people posting on our Discord channel today as well, just showing us what they've been up to this week, which is really cool. Always like to see that. But yeah, guys, let me know. Get into the chat. I've also just realised that after the last time I used one of my paintbrushes, it's gone really hard for some reason. So I'm not sure what's happened there. I think my black paint is actually a bit strong, so and there must have been a bit too much left on it. So I'm gonna have to strip some of my brushes again, I think, later tonight. But I've managed to find a brush that'll work for now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you've been up to. Loving it. And yeah, Elderblog Kev also says, bad luck for you, though, with the robots, Luke. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Jeez. I mean, on a roll of a 1 to 4 on a D20, you lose your fighters for the whole campaign, and I lost 3 out of 4. Not good. Sorry, that's a bit of a spoiler there, but yeah, no, not Not good, man. Not good. Really bad luck. And I'd like to say that my kill team game today went better than that. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. And Al said in the comments, a dwarf, an alpha human, and an ogre. What could go wrong? Exactly, right? I think we've got a nice mix there. That should be pretty cool. And David said, I haven't had a chance to check out the Stargrave video yet. Ooh, sorry if I spoiled that a little bit there. I shouldn't have done that. I've been super busy at work, and my free time has been filled with 5 parsecs media stuff. No worries, buddy. No worries at all. I imagine you're quite busy with that, so don't worry about it. I think I'm still in contact with Ivan, actually, because we are meant to be sort of getting the new 5 parsec second edition. So whenever we get hold of that, we'll obviously cover that on the channel as well, like we have done Stargrave. So we'll look forward to that as well. And Kev says, I got slaughtered in a 1,500 point game against Iron Hands. Ooh, what were you playing with, Kev? Was that your Nurgle, your Death Guard? I'm interested to know what you lost with. Deary me. Well, we all have to take a whooping sometimes to kind of learn the game, don't we? I guess to improve ourselves or better ourselves, I guess you could say. So it happens. But yeah, guys, is what it is. Let us know what you're working on tonight. I think I'm gonna start on Jelson first. He's slightly easier to paint up for the moment, so I'm gonna work on a bit of Jelson Dark. See how that goes. Oh yeah, I was also gonna check actually what the because usually Warhammer Community drop something around this time of the night on a Sunday or day for you guys, I guess, wherever you are. Let's just see if they have. No, they haven't. That's weird. I guess it's maybe it's the off week, isn't it, for pre-orders, so they don't bother putting anything up. Because this is the weekend where you can pre-order stuff. Does that make sense? Yeah. So maybe not. Obviously, taking a break this weekend. I haven't seen anything that they've put up today. New pre-orders are returning in May, and we'll have all the news about what you can get your hands on soon. Make sure you join us. Okay. Yeah. In the meantime, we'll have loads of great content every day here on Warhammer Community to slake your hobby thirst. God. Here's a taste of what you can expect over the next 7 days. I'll look at bold heroes and terrifyingly spiky villains for the forthcoming Warhammer animation. That's pretty cool. I am looking forward to all of the Warhammer animation stuff. I'll probably do reviews and things for those, to be fair. I'll look forward to that. Big model reveals for Warhammer 40,000 and Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Pretty cool. Can't complain. Expert advice on dominating the mortal realms with elf armies in Metawatch. Fair enough. So I'm not going to complain about that if we're not getting any pre-orders for a while from Games Workshop, because we've got a lot on our plate for the channel. We've got Curse City to go through. We're playing through Stargrave. 5 parsecs is coming. Numerous other little games were being sent, so there's plenty on our plate anyway, so that's not the worst thing. But yeah, interesting stuff. David says, dang it, the video didn't play, had to refresh the browser and I missed the intro. Anyone about this video, bud? If you want to check out the new intro, I think I put it on the new Stargrave video. Pretty cool new intro. Let me know what you guys think of it. It's using the unique sound that we've always used for the intro for Skirmish Gaming, but it's been the animation and stuff's been updated. It's like a dice roll, and it kind of forms into the logo. I thought it was pretty neat. So that'll be our logo intro from now on. It's pretty cool. And Kev says, yeah, Death Guard, they're like 16 melters on first turn. Ooh, man, that sucks. So this is why I like skirmish games, bud. This is why I like skirmish games, because if you're not playing like a 3 to 4 hour long 1,500 point game where you're getting slapped. Most skirmish games, you don't tend to get slapped really unless you get awful luck. Yeah, you've is what it is, isn't it? But that's why I've always had a passion for it. I am actually gonna whenever I get time, so maybe in the next month or two, I'm gonna do one of my more information based videos, and I'll do a video based on like the top reasons to take on skirmish gaming instead of standard full tabletop. Just get even more people into the hobby if we can, because I think that's important. The more people we can get in there, that's the way we want to go. And Ruas321 joins us. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you there. Welcome, pal. And yeah, let us know what you're up to, guys. I'm going to get going on Jelson, otherwise I won't get started. And also not forget my tea, because us British need tea, otherwise we can't. We're like a hedgehog in a lilo. It doesn't work. Anyway, I'll start base coating him. I think we'll work on Jelson. What's everybody's favorite hero from Curse City, by the way? Even if you haven't got it, who's your favorite? Who is your favorite, guys? I'm intrigued to know. If anyone's late joining us, by the way, Josh will also be joining. He's a bit late, running a bit late tonight, so he will be around hopefully later. We'll wait and see. He's bringing his Necromunda. He wants to work on his new Cawdor gang tonight, and whenever the new box set gets released, we'll be obviously onto that as well. Which I would hazard a guess is going to be in May. So yeah, there is that. And I can see Josh down below there. The only thing I will say is I don't think that I've got my earphones here plugged in. So you'll have to... Josh, wave if you can hear me. Yeah, you can. I haven't got my earphones, buddy, so if you bear with me one moment, I will grab those. Bear with me, guys. All right, I'm going to bring Josh in and he can have a chat with you guys, and I'm just going to mute myself.
Hello. How you doing, guys? You alright? Sorry, a bit late tonight, but I'm here now, so... So I'm just reading through the comments. Is everyone alright? Everyone had a good week? Hey, Oliver, you okay? And David. So I've just dropped a model. Bear with me. Yeah, I'm back. Evening now, you okay?
There we go, guys. All good.
Hey.
I opened my door for 1 second and my puppy nicks my sprues.
Always the way.
Dogs. Yeah. All right, guys, we're on track. We've got Josh now as well, so
yes.
All good.
Oh, are my lights not on? What's that not on? Oh, there we are.
Boom.
You can see lights. Me
now. All right, so yeah, Josh joining us. Welcome, buddy. And he's working on his Cawdor, I think.
Yeah, if he stays in this base.
Cool.
I'll show you some what I am painting.
Nice. They're coming out nice. I like the scheme.
Mexican.
Is that what you're going for?
Well, I've gone with the Mexican flag kind of, colours.
Oh yeah.
Because when I first saw him, I thought I was wearing like wrestling masks. I had a quick glance and I thought, oh.
Yeah, it makes sense actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get out of my head now. Wearing Mexican wrestling mask. So
I like the idea. I like it.
it's well, yeah, I'm gonna paint him that way now. So yeah, you're doing Curse City, are you, tonight?
I am indeed. I've got Jelson Derrick. I'm working on him already. So I'm just doing his cape.
Oh,
And
nice.
then I've got, I think it's Qualthis or something like that. Qualthis is the wood elf archer.
Oh,
so
yeah.
She's my second character of choice. Al's going to be using the ogre and the dwarf.
No surprise.
We've got
there.
a good mix. No. And David, in response to his favourite Curse City character, is Gorslav the Digger guy. Oh, fair enough. He's one of the villains, so David's choosing the dark side there. And Ruas says, thanks, completely forgot everything about YouTube for the last week. Have been renovating our vacation house, but we are soon finished. Hope you are all great. Oh, awesome, man. Where's your vacation house then? Is that still in Denmark, Ruas, or let us know? Is it in the mountains? I don't know if there are any mountains in Denmark. I would assume there are. Aquino Quinones joins us. Welcome, buddy. Says, which poster is the best poster? If I had context to that, I'd know.
It was on about when you left. All you could see is your posters. So that will presume he's on about anyway.
Is that going to be the off-topic topic for tonight? Wait there, if I tilt it a bit that way, you guys can decide. There aren't that many on there, to be honest. It's mostly just the art. There's ones I've collected over the years, so I've plonked them up there. But soon I'm going to be moving house, so those are going to be plopped onto studio walls probably. Or wherever we move to, I'll put them in my room again. But yeah. Now, my favourite poster out of those ones, I do actually like the Total War one on the bottom right to you guys because the Seraphon are in it. And that's just biased. But otherwise, the Soulstorm one for Age of Sigmar is pretty cool in the middle as well. I don't know, I like all of them, to be honest. They are pretty cool. The big ones, anyway. Yeah. The original Little Kill Team one's quite cool as well, the artwork to that, but there's plenty of cool posters. I need more, really, but I think whenever we move into the new studio, because we're moving again, so at some point, but what I want to do is get tons of smaller posters of all the games we've covered and just plonk them on the walls. I think that'd be a really cool idea. So even if it's only smaller games, I'll just print out the logos and stuff, put them on a poster, and we'll put them in the studio.
That'd be pretty cool.
Could be a pretty cool idea, yeah. We'll see how that goes. And everybody's saying hello to Josh. Yep.
Hi guys. I think I said hello to everyone, but
yeah, you probably have. Yeah, I missed it before.
Yeah, if I missed your name, I'm sorry, but hello.
Yeah. And Al says I'm picking up a brush for the first time in a while, and it's cheered me up to no end. Good. It's good. It does. If you almost force yourself to get painting, it does. You do kind of feel good after you've started doing it. I think it really is a good. That's the best part of the hobby for me. Is the painting is quite. I love the gaming, obviously, but the painting is therapeutic, I would say.
Yeah, especially if you're doing a live with people as well. I also find it so much.
Like half the time, guys, to be completely honest with you, like half the time I'll come to do these streams in the evening and I'm like, I really don't want to paint anything. I'm really not in the mood. But I start doing the stream, I start painting stuff, and I really enjoy it, and it's really therapeutic. So thank you guys as well.
I'm sort of saying.
Al says Nacho Libre. I love that movie. Oh dear.
Yeah, sort of the style I've gone for.
Say again.
That's sort of the style I went for. You know.
Yeah. And Ruas says, think my favorite hero is the big Vargle for the Paladin Blonde. I like how you call her Paladin Blonde as well. It's very like almost sexy thing to say, like the Paladin Blonde. I love her. Yeah. The big Vargulf model's really cool though. Yeah, Varg Skull or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, very cool. I think we might even use that as a Vargulf in Warcry. That could be quite good.
That'd be quite cool.
And all of the undead models would be perfect to use for Legions of Nagash. So, yeah. And David says I'm partial to the Kill Team poster. Which one? The logo or one of the artwork ones? Because you got the Rogue Trader one, which is there. And then here, that is the original core box set poster for Kill Team. which you can no longer get, and that was the artwork with the Gene Stealer cult and the Admech. That one I do like, David. That one there, that's really cool. And Ruas says, yeah, the retreat is 50 minutes from Copenhagen in the mountains in Denmark. Lol, we don't have to worry about Smag moving in. I love it. Nice one. Yeah,
Yep.
no, that's really nice. But I'm glad you have a retreat you can get away to. So good luck on getting that all together, and you'll have to let us know how it goes, and
So
maybe you'll have to rent it out,
if
and I'll
Smog was
come over.
Oh, sorry.
Say again.
If Smog was coming in, he must be very rich.
yeah. yeah. I know, that's true, actually. Yeah, how well are you doing up this house? Don't hide any of your belongings there, your riches. But yeah, interesting. And David says the logo poster. Yeah, so just Kill Team fanboy in there. So the Kill Team logo is your favorite. Fair enough. I can't say anything to that. I do like the Kill Team logo, actually. Kill Team logo is very cool. I've always liked the black clashing with the orange as well. I thought that was always a nice color choice, to kind of individualize Kill Team from other games.
Yeah, it's quite nice colors.
I do like it, yeah. And I like the dice that they released with it, the original dice. Very cool. But there we go. Everyone's partial to different things.
I think I have to agree with Al with the tank. The Cawdor that posted the best.
Which one?
The tank.
The top one.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll screaming tank as well.
Fair enough. There you go then. There you go. And yeah, I think you missed it, Josh, actually, but I think I might have put it on the last Stargrave episode, but the new intro is up. So, and as per Josh's suggestion, actually, I did change it to the original sound, and it is much better.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really cool. So, and like you say, it keeps that identity. So, I do like that.
Ah, cool.
So, yeah, and everybody seems to like it. So, it's good.
All that matters. Look at everyone else likes it.
So if you're only just joining us, guys, welcome. Let us know what you're up to on the table tonight, or if you're just chilling and watching, and obviously what you've been up to this week. I always like to get chatting to you guys. Let me know what you've been up to. I love to have a catch up with you guys. That's what this is all about. And obviously, what have you got on the hobby table at the moment? Josh is working on his Cawdor Necromunda, and I'm working on my two heroes of choice for Cursed City. So, and me and Al are hoping to get our first game in at the end of this week for Cursed City. So.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to painting these hero models because they're gorgeous.
Yeah, do look nice.
I really like the Warhammer Quest heroes. Very nice. But yeah. And as I've said just before, I checked Warhammer community. There's been no announcements today other than the fact that they're prolonging pre-orders again for a while.
Yeah, the announcement was no pre-orders.
Yeah. So I've just been saying, though, it's not a bad thing because we've got a lot on our plate anyway in terms of skirmish games at the moment.
Yeah.
Cursed City, Stargrave, 5 Parsecs is around the corner. Mix of other little games are on the horizon. So it's not the worst thing that they're taking a break because they've released quite a lot. So I think the next thing we'll expect is probably Necromunda for the new starter set, but we'll see.
Did anyone pre-order Be'lakor? Is Be'lakor?
Yeah, that model is insane. We were saying it last week, weren't we?
Although I thought his pricing was a little bit steep for him. I thought it was going to be around.
I didn't see actually.
89 or 79.
Well, it was like, do you remember? Most of those big character models are now. It was like, who's the Death Guard Nurgle dude? Morpheus?
Oh.
Is it Morpheus? The big guy.
Yeah.
So when that model came out, that was similar kind of price range, if not more.
Yeah.
And also the Zinch guy as well, the big red guy. I'm not very good guys with the monster.
It's Bloodthirst.
Bloodthirsters are as well. They're quite expensive, yeah. Similar kind of dealio. They're not cheap at all. But yeah.
Yeah. And keep a secret, 85. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, look, Audioverse.
I mean, they are expensive for what they are. I really kind of want to get the new. I really want to start a proper Seraphon army and do get the new Croat miniature. But he's going to be probably similar. Probably end up being about that price.
Well,
maybe
Croak?
Slightly cheaper. Yeah.
Do
you think it'd be a bit cheaper?
I reckon about 55, 60. Yeah, 55, 60. I'll probably go.
Might be. That's fair. Actually, might be.
Age of Sigmar seems to be cheaper than 40k anyway.
Yeah, true.
So like the new Star Collecting boxes, they've kept their price to 55, 60.
Yeah.
Mark, so.
The new Combat Patrol boxes are more expensive, aren't they? I don't think they're going to sell well.
Yeah, they're 85, aren't they?
Yeah, too much. Too much.
Yeah, we are on Facebook, David. Skirmish Miniature Gaming.
Surprised David hasn't found us on there, to be fair. Yeah, we are on Facebook, but yeah. All of the details for our socials, guys, are always in the description of the video. They're always in there. Instagram, Facebook, Discord. There's not much we're not on. We are technically on Twitter, but I don't use it. There's not really. I'm not like a pundit or anything, so it's not really much point in me being on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm the same. I can't get my head around Twitter, I have to say.
I don't know. It is more for like pundits and celebs, that kind of thing. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. Not right now, anyway. It's not doesn't fuss me. I'm quite happy using Facebook and Instagram for our arty photos and all that jazz and project photos. Yeah. And what we're doing in the studio and games and all that jazz.
Yeah, I mainly use Instagram these days for my club and promoting stuff.
That's fair.
I just find I get more interaction over there, so
yeah. Nice. But yeah, guys, me and Al played a game of Kill Team Prionexus today. He played Deathwatch, the new Deathwatch, because they got new rules in the new book. And I played Tyranids. I'm not going to spoil it, but that'll be up tomorrow. So you guys can expect that tomorrow night. British time, anyway. And also Warcry middle of the week as well. We're looking to film quite a bit of stuff to catch up with, because we had a week where we missed the bat rep, so we're going to catch up on some stuff and whack some stuff out. So there'll be this month's Warcry game that'll go out next week, and that will be Sylvaneth versus Lumineth. But we're also going to be using that new scenario that got put out for free on Games Workshop that's tied to Curse City. So basically each battle round, daylight keeps fading, and depending on what you roll at the beginning of each turn, the darkness begins and nightfall happens in the Curse City, and then you start getting the undead start waking. So that's going to be fun. We use some of the new undead miniatures from Curse City in that, so that should be a good laugh.
You've got that city kind of map as well, haven't you? The cobblestone.
Yeah, we'll be able to use that. Yeah. So we'll set up a full Curse City Warcry map and get that going. So yeah, all's good.
You haven't got the mausoleum, have you?
No, I've been after it actually. It's something I will be after.
So I'm trying to think how much I've got painted up, because I could send it over to you.
What, the mausoleum? Have you got one of you?
I'm not sure how much of it's painted though.
Is it the Warcry one? Is it?
It's not the Warcry one, but it's got all the other buildings and that. So you'd be able to.
So I do actually like that Warcry mat as well from the original box. I wish I'd got it when it was out.
Yeah, the mat's pretty good.
And David says, lol, I actually don't even really like playing Kill Team, but I love the idea of it. Fair enough, bud, fair enough. A lot of people do say that, to be fair. Ruas says, there is a lot of drama about Curse City. Isn't a permanent game and it won't get restocked, but then we will see. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, isn't it, with Curse City at the moment? It's strange, though, because they did the same with Blackstone. Like, they released the expansions, but then they took them away. You would have thought they'd keep the core game of Curse City in there, wouldn't you? I don't know. It's weird. Very strange.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Yeah. You don't have to worry too much about Facebook, David. There's nothing crazy on there. I mean, it's just updates behind the scenes of the channel, what to expect coming soon, that kind of thing. We'll post most of the videos on there as well, and just usually stuff that I'll put on Discord anyway. If you're in there, photos of what we've been up to in the studio and what's happening on the table, what we're painting up, what we're preparing for, and all that jazz. Stuff that we don't cover in bat reps, and stuff that we generally tend to cover on here and in Patreon videos and things anyway. Which I will get back around to, guys, doing more of the Patreon videos again, like Patreon only updates and stuff. But we've been so busy catching up with bat reps in general because of the studio reopening, and I've been putting a lot of time and effort into setting up the studio because we've changed all the lighting, we've changed the filming and everything like that. The only thing we've got to nail down is the audio. So yeah, it's been quite busy on that. But everything should start to fall back down soon into order, which is good.
Yes. You've been to the pub yet?
New table as well, yeah. Pub?
Yeah.
Not personally, no, but I will do at some point because the UK, guys, is slowly coming out of lockdown, so we're allowed outside of restaurants and pubs now to eat and drink, which is, interesting.
Yeah.
Quite good, I guess.
Yeah.
But the main thing I'm enjoying at the moment is just being able to be back in the studio with somebody else playing a game.
Yeah.
And I'll really look forward to May when we can obviously then have guests as well. So I'm stupidly looking forward to that. It's crazy how much I am, but it'll come sooner than later.
Well, as soon as we're allowed, I'll try and head down and we'll film some games.
Defo. To do a full day of it, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And David says, do you want me to promote your 5 Parsec stuff on the fan group Facebook, or do you want to do it yourself? You're very welcome to do it, David. That would be really helpful. I will, if they say they're going to send us the book, then I'll do a beginner's guide and stuff for it, and then we'll do like a like I did for Stargrave, and then we'll do a like we have done showcase report and bat reps for that as well. But I need to actually, I've spoken to Ivan and he's passed on our details, the author. But I need to actually directly contact, is it Mordefius who's selling it? I think, I can't remember, whoever's published it, to actually deal with that. So, because I don't think it's too, remind me, David, when it actually drops for you guys past 5 parsecs, it's not that far away, is it? So do let me know. I think it's end of this month, beginning of next month, similar time to Stargrave, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Had to paint his hood red instead of white because he looked a bit racist with a white hood.
Nice.
I was going to go.
Probably wouldn't have a clue though.
No, I was going to do a all white colour scheme. Then I looked at some of the caps they're wearing. I thought
that's a bit dodgy.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I quickly changed because I was going to do them like some of the priests, kind of, because they're like religious nutters, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's fair. I was going to do like white robes priest, and I saw someone wear pointed hooded hats, and I was like, no, maybe not. Yeah.
Nice.
So you have to quickly change it. So
no worries.
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. Yeah, David says they are dropping similar time. Okay, but so yeah, I need to get onto that, to be fair, because it'll be out pretty soonish. Which is another game we're gonna have to cover. It's pretty mad. It's all mad.
What game's that? Sorry.
5 parsecs from home.
Okay. Can't say I've heard of her.
Similar to kind of thing to what we're doing with Stargrave, but it's more centered around kind of like role-playing elements to it as well, from what I'm aware.
Okay.
But am I right in saying, David, that if you pre-order the book, you get a digital copy of it straight away? Is that right? Or am I wrong on that? Do let me know. But it's more or less, I think, second edition of the game. So yeah.
Okay, so it's been out for some time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Aquino Quinones says, so do you think the new Warhammer pre-order delay is a response to the Brexit shipping taxes or just a lack of production due to COVID delays? Probably more COVID, but to be honest, I don't think Brexit's massively going to affect Games Workshop. The only thing it will affect them with is the same thing. It's basically because a lot of their products come in from China now. I would have thought that is affecting that slightly, maybe delaying things, but I would say that the whole thing with COVID is more so affecting it because of it coming. Most of their products coming from China, because I think it was at beginning of this year they put like a 2-month delay on the Death Guard release because the books and the new models were delayed over in China due to COVID. So that's what it'll be. That's why everything's backed up for them, and that's why they've spaced out their pre-orders more. Well, when they actually said it was to do with COVID at the time, whether Brexit's affecting it as well, I doubt it that much at the moment. But yeah. And he also says, I imagine in Curse City, all the paperweight from China probably outweighed the UK plastic. Yeah, exactly. I'm not aware what's going on with this Curse City thing. Is it just that you can't get hold of it at the moment? Is that what's going on? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I've heard bits about it, but I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. I've heard about 3 different things so far. So
yeah, let me just search. I'm not sure what the current situation is on it. Okay, Cursed City. Yeah, it's not there at all. Wow. Mad. You can literally only get hold of the hardback storybook at the moment, and even that's out of stock. But yeah, it's been completely removed from their website then.
Okay.
That's insane. What's going on there then? Weird.
Because I was hoping to grab it on a later date, but
I think it's that's definitely something to do with COVID, though, Aquino. That is, yeah. I think they underestimated how many people would be after it, to be honest. But also probably knew that they only had so many copies, I guess. Yeah, it's sad though. And he says Curse City was initially teased like Blackstone Fortress with expansions and such, but now Warhammer community said it could be a one-off run, and WC deleted comments about future support at Warhammer community. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? I'd be very surprised if they didn't pick it up again at some point. However, maybe it's something they're looking at and going, we've got to really make decisions on what we have to cut out because, COVID's delaying everything that we're getting through. The most important thing for them is getting their Warhammer 40k and their Age of Sigmar new models and codexes and releases they're going to be their priority. So any of their kind of not third party, but like other games are going to be shifted aside, which is sad. And obviously for us as a channel as well, Skirmish Miniature Gaming, it's not great because things like Kill Team Warcry, their expansions or reboots or whatever are going to be pushed back even further. It's not a great sign of the times, but and obviously, like I said, if anyone hasn't seen, they've put up the post this evening in the UK anyway, saying how their pre-orders are pushed back again. So and that will be due to their production schedules. That will. And David's updated us on 5 Parsecs. He said, yeah, if you pre-order it, you get the PDF too. The game is the 3rd edition, but it's pretty close to 2nd edition. Right. Okay. Thanks for the correction on that, bud. And yeah.
Yeah.
And he says Uncle Adam said he heard there was a ruined mold top day on the EOSS. What do you mean by EOSS? I'm not sure.
EOSS.
I don't know. But yeah. I don't know, but there'll be multiple things like that. Yeah, could well be that. With Curse City, they've stuff like that goes wrong, doesn't it? I guess. But yeah, I'm sure they'll correct it at some point. I'd be surprised if they didn't bring it back at some point, but especially if they've got people complaining about it, So, on the every other Sunday, so yeah, I should have thought, yeah.
Oh,
That Uncle Atom does, yeah. No, yeah, that's. I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? We're gonna have to wait and see. Guys.
I suppose they've been really busy over COVID, though, haven't they? Games Workshop themselves.
Yeah,
with amount of people ordering and to get down through lockdown and that. So
that's also true, guys. You got to remember that is even though all of their stuff's been coming from China, but the amount that GW have sold, they're gonna be in such high profits because they've not actually even been able to keep up with the demand. That's how well they've done over COVID. It's actually benefited them massively, but it's now hitting them in the backside because they can't keep up with their own release schedule. So it's interesting, isn't it? But we shall wait and see, eh? We shall wait and see how things go on that point. Indeed, we will.
Yes.
But as I've just said, there's plenty of games out for us to cover at the moment. Anyway, there is a lot of stuff out. So, and we're only a small channel still in terms of how many days of work I can put into it. So, I'm not going to complain too much. We've got plenty we can cover and we can do for you guys. So, we've got plenty to keep you happy. And we're always happy to do the Warcry Kill Team Bat Reps each month still, So, although it is a bit depressing with Kill Team that they haven't updated us with a FAQ on the other factions to update them alongside the new Space Marine and Necron rules. Because now everything's kind of out of place for everybody else. So it's kind of going to be weird for us to cover it. But because I think the Marines and the Necrons might be a bit OP. But we'll wait and see how it goes with that. And obviously, last week we talked about the fact that GW has hired they have hired 2 new people to direct Kill Team and where it's going. So that's always exciting. And then God knows with Warcry, to be honest. But they are releasing those monthly campaign free PDFs and stuff at the moment. And as I've said, guys, if you're a bit late, this week we're going to be filming a Warcry report, me and Al, that we're going to use the new twist condition that's crossed over with Curse City that they put up for free online. So that should be pretty fun. If you guys want to check that out, that will be here at some point. So we're looking forward to that. And I think El's going to try out Elves. So he's gonna play the Lumineth.
That's going to be really weird to watch. Playing Elves.
Which is why me and El actually do like doing these Patreon voted games, because we have to choose one of the 2 teams, and it's great because we've got the studio collection, because then we can just kind of go, all right, which one do you want to play as? Which one am I going to play as? I've kind of called dibs on Sylvaneth because I have got a new model I want to try out for them. So, which I was going to show you guys actually. Let me just grab him.
No, new model.
Yeah, he's the other new hero. It is Durante with the wings.
Yeah.
Because in Warcry, he's got the best rules and abilities for Sylvaneth, and I think he'll give him a big boost. So I'm looking forward to trying him out. Gorgeous model.
Yeah, it's a nice model.
Looking forward to that. So I've got to get him and a lot of the zombies and everything painted up for that midweek. So that's going to be interesting.
Busy.
Yeah. So Aquinos also says Games Workshop might as well open manufacturing for the miniatures in China and US. Yeah, it's all to do with trade and cost efficiency, though, isn't it? But to be fair, although to be honest, I am pretty certain that they could quite easily go to a random cheap state for taxes and stuff in the US and open. I know Texas is meant to be quite hot for that at the moment, isn't it? Because I know a lot of the big YouTubers and stuff are moving there because the taxes are low and the living costs are low, because LA is just becoming ridiculously expensive to live and to run a company. So people like Elon Musk and that, they're all going to Texas and opening their Tesla factories and all that jazz.
All the big boys.
Yeah. So I do know that. So yeah, they probably could do. I don't know why they're not, but I don't know. China's dirt cheap. That's why. The new owners have, since GW have changed to these new guys, they really do know what they're doing in terms of getting every single bit of money they can. Which you can't really complain about either, because if they're business savvy, it means we're only going to get better and better things realistically from them in terms of, as fans and things, what we can get. So, you know.
Obviously, I know the price has gone up, but the quality of the model's gone up as well, hasn't it?
That's the thing, you know. So, and they've always advertised it as premium. What is it? Premium toys, whatever they call it. So, premium collectibles or something like that. So, it's not like they hide it either. You know?
Yeah.
They openly say that it's meant to be expensive goods. So, you know. And Arnold de Gans joined us and sends in a €2 super sticker. Thank you so much, buddy. I hope you're having a good week, my friend, and that you can join us for a bit tonight. But if not, thanks for stopping by. But thanks to anybody who sends in super chat, super stickers. It's always much appreciated. It always goes towards helping the channel and myself, and improving it and whatnot. So thank you so much, buddy. It goes a long way. And we have David saying, I'm okay with delays. The uncertainty of the situation is what's troubling. But if I never get Curse City, I can live with that. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can see why people are upset about it. But yeah, they obviously have their reasons for it. So I think it's just a bit of an unexpected thing, isn't it? Like an error somewhere. Clearly something's gone wrong with that for them to just completely take it down from the website, because that must mean that it's going to be quite delayed now. As in, like, you know, quite some time. Because if it is true that a mold's gone wrong or something like that, that can be quite a heavy fix. So yeah.
Well, I have seen a lot of local gaming stores still got copies. So, I mean, if people are desperate,
that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah,
they could probably shop around and get one.
Yeah, you could probably find one. Yeah,
you know. So
yeah. Aquino Quinones says Texas is popular. Cheap oil means cheap plastic, and already has a Warhammer store. I think Malifaux is in GA. Plenty of options. GA.
Georgia,
maybe. Yeah, could
maybe.
be.
Well, guess.
Yeah, there are, aren't there? I mean, it's I know. Yeah, there's that new big kind of. It's like the Warhammer World-esque place, isn't it, in Texas that they opened, which looked quite cool. I might actually have to make a trip down up to Warhammer World here, actually, because that'll be open again now, I think, won't it?
It's open, but only to shop at the moment.
Not the museum or anything.
No.
Probably May.
Yeah, I can imagine it's probably May.
Whenever that opens up in May, I might have to make a trip, maybe.
Let me know when you go. I might join you.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. Arnold says, many grains plant a field. They do indeed, my friend. Thank you very much for your super sticker, pal. And he said, I heard that the big problems were caused by faulty mold. Yeah. Coming out from Uncle Atom's podcast, I think. So could well be the case. You know, he's got contacts with GW, so I'm sure he's talked to people and he knows what's going on. That would make a lot of sense, as opposed to delays because of COVID. Purely because if you lose a mold, then I don't think people realize how long into production some of these things go. It can take years to get these things ready. So, yeah, that might well be why they're having to say, you know, we might have to tap Curse City on the head, because if you lose the mold for it, you can't produce anything more, and it would take a long time for them to get it one sorted again. So, I don't know, guys. It could well be that they knock it on the head, which would be not great, would it? But we'll do a playthrough of the box set for you guys anyway. But it is sad if you guys can't get hold of it. One thing I will say is Curse City box sets prices are going to go through the roof.
Yep.
I mean, my life. If you did manage to get hold of one, that they are going to be, yeah.
Well, the scalpers will be happy now.
Yeah, they will, yeah. People will be snapping them up from local gaming shops for that reason, won't they?
Yeah.
Pretty nuts. Yeah. And Aquino says, Curse City was designed in CAD, though. How long could it be to print a new master and make a new mold? Yeah, but if they've knocked it on the head and David said knocked it on the head is a pretty great saying. You've never heard that before, David? Maybe it's a British thing. Yeah, knock something on the head, it means to leave it behind, yeah. But yeah, Aquino, you got a good point. I don't know, Bud, how it works, to be honest. I'm not that big on, like, I used a lot of CAD and stuff like that when I did graphics, but I'm not sure what they use. And I know they probably still have the CAD, but on a larger production scale, the amount that they have to produce, I imagine if they lose the molds, producing the new molds is the difficult part. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not sure, but to be honest with you, but it's obviously a big deal because if they're pulling it off the market completely and saying that they're not going to be able to release anything, then it's obviously for a good reason. It's obviously because they can't. It would take them too long to do another one. I don't know. It's hard to say, isn't it? But I don't know. Maybe they're just literally not willing to put money back into creating new ones and doing another full release of it, and they're just, like I say, they're going to knock it on the head. But yeah, we'll wait and see, won't we? Time will tell. I'm sure they'll release more of a statement on it soon enough, an update. I haven't actually read their current one on it, to be honest. I didn't know they'd put one out until when you guys had just said. So.
Yeah, I knew they took stock selling now, didn't they?
I knew that stock was bad because I remember last week people were saying it's already out of stock online. So I think they must have had a really limited window anyway.
Yeah.
Which I just put down to COVID, as Corona said earlier. But
yeah.
But yeah. It's interesting. And Aquino says, rest in peace, Curse City 2021-2021. Comment of the night. I love it. Yeah. And Arnold says, there must be a reason why we are all so smitten with the details GM models have over other companies, Games Workshop models have over other companies. The mold making is probably a more elaborate process than normal, but that's guessing. That was kind of my thought, to be honest, Arnold. I would imagine that they have to produce hundreds of separate molds and multiples of them in a big factory setting. And if many of those have got spoiled, yeah, that's probably a big reason why. Because my knowledge of Games Workshop, right? Most of their games, unless they're already got inspiration from other things, usually 5 years in the making. You got 2 or 3 years rules writing and designing the models. You've got a year of going through testing and production and forming the molds. And then you've got the final year of printing the models, etc., getting it all out, getting it through processing, getting it ready to put on the market, doing all the marketing, and then it finally goes out. At best, probably you could pull it off in, I would imagine, 2 years if you've already something like, for example, a new 40k Codex or Army, where you've already got the setting, you've already got the game there, the core game, but you just want to develop new expansions, I guess you could say, to that game. Yeah, there's a lot of time goes into these things, man. They're input. For example, look at Warhammer Fantasy. They've told us about it, but they've said that it's going to be 5 years down the line from when they first told us about it. And that's exactly the reason why. It's because they're going to be developing the new game from ground up. But they just want to get you on the hype train for the long run, essentially. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Aquino says, mold making was definitely elaborate. Gelson can only be put together using origami techniques. That was odd. Yeah, actually built it. I know what you mean, mate. It was a bit of a weird one doing him. He's my favorite, though. He's awesome. Getting the colours on him now.
Yeah, he's nice.
He's my favourite. I do also like the ogre. He's pretty cool. Al's going to be manning him. I like the wood elf. That's why I chose her. because I noticed that, and don't think that I don't watch other people's channels and stuff, guys. Ash from Gorilla Miniature Gaming, obviously he gets everything early from GW. I think he's used the Ogre, Jelson. What's the woman's name again? I can't remember her name. Somebody will tell me in the comments. And the fourth one, he used the Wizard. So I thought we'd mix it up a little bit and take a few different minis so you guys can see some different stuff, especially as a lot of people have managed to get hold of it. Yeah. Although I am a sucker for narrative, so I know that the female character is meant to be the official leader of the band, but you can technically choose any model to be your leader. But in the backstory, in the narrative, she is technically the one that's come from Ulfin Khan, and she's leading the warband. So I'm usually a bit of a sucker for including like the official narrative leader, but I thought we'd try out something different and give you guys something different to look at and check out. And I'm not sure how it's going to work as the campaign goes on, but we might be able to change heroes anyway. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I know that you do actually have to level up your models to be able to take on new missions and things, quests, to take out some of the main villains. So we'll more than likely end up sticking with the same, but we'll have to just wait and see how it plays out at the end of the day, to be quite honest. But yeah, we'll wait and see, you guys, eh? We shall wait and see. And Arnold says, "Love the dwarf, money grabbing little so and so." Yeah, no, he is. He is, isn't he? Yeah. I need to read up on the narrative of more of some of the other characters. But they are awesome, and that is the best thing about Warhammer Quest is the characters. They put a lot of work into the backstory. Does anyone know if they've released an audiobook for it? I would have thought they have done, because I probably will pick that up. Because I listened to the audiobook for Blackstone, and that was awesome. So yeah.
Check an Audible.
Aquino says, "I was about to say I thought the dwarf was the main character. He's the most relatable." Yeah, no, he is pretty cool, to be fair, isn't he? But yeah, I think a lot of the characters are meant to be, have a big part in it, aren't they? But yeah, I can't remember her name. There's the first character you get in the book and in the set, and she's the main one on the front of the box. She's meant to be like the leader, if you like. But yeah, and then Jelson's obviously like an official vampire slayer, so witch hunter, vampire hunter. So
yeah, there is an audio book.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I might actually have a free audiobook to get on Audible, to be fair, so I might well claim that and get Curse City. Could be cool.
Well, if I start listening to it, I'll want Curse City, and then I'll be sad I won't be able to get it. So.
Yeah.
Been listening to a lot of Necromunda lore though at the moment.
Have you?
Yeah.
I do need to do that as well, actually, ready for when it comes out, because I do like the lore. I've read a bit up on it, but very cool.
I've just been watching, is it +2 Tough or something, Doug?
Doug's awesome, yeah. I do like Doug.
He does a lot of lore videos, doesn't he?
Stuff. Yeah, Al's found
so,
it. He's put a link in there because he's one of the mods, so he can put that in there. So that's cool. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, been like just painting and listening to the lore behind Necromunda.
That's cool. I do like to try and make the time to read into the lore, because it's important when you get covering the games, but
yeah,
it is hard to find the time.
Yeah. No reason you can't just play a game because you like playing it, though.
Oh yeah, obviously, like we played a lot of games where I haven't necessarily been able to read a lot of the lore, but if I can get the time, I will.
Yeah.
But I've always hated reading books. It's just not me. But
yeah,
I can read it through a codex or through a bit of the lore in the books, in the rule books for games. But beyond that, proper story books, I've just never been great with them. But yeah,
no, I'm exactly the same.
So, but I don't mind audiobooks too much. I can relate to them a bit better. Can deal with them a bit better. What guys in the comments? What's our unrelated topic going to be this week? Or off-topic topic?
Or did we make one last week? And
No, don't think we did. We did one last week. I can't remember what it was, but yeah.
oh, I'm trying to think what we haven't discussed yet.
I'm sure people might drop suggestions into the comments, but if anyone knows what I mean by our off-topic topic, let us know what you would suggest for this week, and me and Josh will have a think as well. It's always good fun to just do that. Bit of a laugh. I mean, it doesn't even have to be an off-topic topic. To be fair, if you've got, topic related to miniature gaming, then that's good also, But any ideas are good.
What about top 3 YouTubers you listen to? Since there was on about Ash and Doug, so
that's not a bad one. Yeah, could do that.
My shout out.
Yeah. Well, if nobody else comes up with anything decent in the comments, that's a good one. And
if one of you doesn't say skirmish, then why are you here?
Yeah, I feel like that one's a bit dodgy. We'll just kind of the fact that you guys are watching this right now, we'll consider that we're one of them, but we won't take it to heart.
No. And it can be any YouTube. It doesn't have to be like wargaming.
Yeah, that's fair.
Throw it out there.
Yeah.
Favorite YouTuber is Will Smith. Will Smith does YouTube.
I did not know that. We're finding out interesting things here. Will Smith does YouTube. Does he just go through how many aliens he's hunted down this week or something? Does he just wear a suit with sunglasses on? Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that, mate. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm intrigued. I do sometimes actually find some of these random celebrity YouTube channels that they've just randomly started up with their own kind of other passions.
Yeah.
They're quite interesting.
I'll see it, Arnold. Arnold's going.
Okay, buddy, no worries. Catch it tomorrow. That's fine, pal. Thanks so much for your super sticker, buddy. I'll keep on screen. And we'll enjoy it tomorrow, pal. And there's also some Kill Team going up tomorrow, some Warcry later in the week as well. So enjoy all that, buddy. And we'll see you soon, pal. Thanks as always. Have a good evening or day. Be evening for you, I think. He's an hour ahead of us, I think.
I was say he's about an hour ahead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to think what my favourite 3 YouTubers are now.
Yeah, I will have a think. But yeah, let us know in the comments, guys. What are your favourite YouTubers to watch? Except for us, obviously, because we're awesome. But don't worry, you don't have to mention us. But in all seriousness, yeah. Ruas321 says, I really like Warhammer Weekly with Vince. I haven't seen that one.
No.
Oh, is that just on Warhammer Community, is it? I could be wrong. 2+ Tough, Age of Nagash, and USEM were somewhere in there as well. Thank you for the shout out anyway, pal. But yeah, 2+ Tough is great. Yeah, Doug, as Josh just said before, he is very good, to be fair. He's one of those listenable voices, hasn't he?
You sort of just listen to him and chill, can't you? You don't need to.
Yeah, that's it.
Give him his
and as we've said, guys, it doesn't just have to be miniature gaming related. If there's anything else you do check out, it is the off-topic topic, so let us know. But yeah, that's not a bad one. That's cool, Ruas. Good to know. I don't listen to 2+ Tough often. I don't get the time to watch and listen to a lot of stuff, but yeah, there is that. We've got Black Nova joining us. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you here. I'm looking to get into Warcry and Kill Team this year. Right now, I'm excited to get my Stargrave Nick Starter stuff. Awesome, buddy. That's good to know that you're looking to get into Warcry Kill Team. I might well do soon a beginner's guide for Kill Team as well. So keep your eye open for that if you want any help with it. And Warcry, obviously, we've got our beginner's guide for that and plenty of bat reps for you. So and we'll be releasing one of each of those this week. So keep your eyes open for that, my friend. But let us know where you're watching from, Black Nova, and what you're up to tonight or today, wherever you are. And in terms of Stargrave Nick Starter, that's awesome. That's like the rule book and all the new North Star miniatures, isn't it? Some of the new miniatures are awesome. I really like anybody that's seen the Stargrave minis that they're doing. The turtle dude. There's actually a turtle man that you can get in one of those sets. It's amazing. I know we've already got our minis early to obviously cover Stargrave for you guys, but if I could have got hold of just purely that turtle man, he would have been the leader of my crew. He's awesome. He's one of the coolest minis I've ever seen, and that's not an understatement. And we've got so welcome, Black Nova. Good to see you here. And Skirmish David says SMG is one of my tops for certain. Thank you, buddy. Tabletop Minions and Dicey Guy are also some constants for me. I really appreciate Goober Town Hobbies and eBay Miniature Rescues. Oh, I've heard about this eBay Miniature Rescues. I need to check this out.
I have seen a couple of his things, yeah.
Yeah, so I need to check that out. I bet that's quite good, actually. It's a really good idea for a YouTube channel. I really appreciate anybody that does unique stuff, because I was talking to my local gaming store in the last few days because they reopened, and I was talking to him, and we were talking about how most YouTube channels now they'll just set up like 40k videos, bat reps, because that gets the views.
Yeah.
But if you don't put out anything unique and your channel's not a niche, then you're not gonna get anywhere, because there's too much competition. You might get the views, but you're never going to get the subscribers and all that jazz. So unless you go really top class, new editing style that nobody's seen before, it's not going to work. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for those suggestions there, David. And he also says, I really appreciate Goober Town Hobbies, eBay Miniature Rescues, and Ninjon. Ah, okay. Sounds cool. I don't know what Ninjon is. Is that related to miniatures? I'm guessing not, but I don't know. And Al says, YouTube favorites. Good running miniature gaming Ash. He is one that has inspired me to more or less do this, to be fair. He's very much one of my inspirations. So I do love Ash. He's such a hard-working guy as well. Tabletop Minions, Uncle Atom. Very cool. He says his voice is like melted butter. Yes, it is. I could listen to him all day, and for indie PC games, Splattercat is my go-to. Oh, fair enough. That's a good mix there, Al. I agree with a couple of those as well, to be fair. I do love GMG Ash, and then Tabletop Minions, Uncle Atom, obviously. I completely agree. You can just get whisked away into his videos just listening to whatever he's on about, to be honest. He's very good at what he does. Ruas says Vince Venturella and Tom has a Warhammer Weekly stream on Wednesdays where they cover a topic for Age of Sigmar. That's quite cool, buddy. It's good to hear. It's a good suggestion. Good one to watch. Black Nova says Goober Town Hobbies is the Bob Ross of miniature painting. Lol. His voice is so soothing, like Bob's was. Yeah. It's mad, isn't it, how some of these people just get such a big following because they do have just the voice of a god. So it's like so easy to listen to. Yeah. And Al clearly says Chapter Master Valrak is great for Warhammer PC games. Is that the same guy that does all the lore videos? Because there's a couple of them I sometimes watch, just sometimes on the odd occasion. But Black Nova says I'm in Pennsylvania in the States. Yeah, I ordered all the minis in the book, so I think I'm getting like 70 plus minis now thanks to unlocks. Wow. So yeah, you're getting quite a lot there. That's good to hear though, bud. That's really, really good. I know that, yeah, they pretty much provide you on there with everything you kind of need, so that's good to hear. I'm sure you're excited for that. I'm excited to play even another game for Stargrave. It's just when we get the time to. So for episode 3, which is the Sewer Dragon. So that'll be interesting. At least I believe that's the next one. And David says Ninjon does a podcast with Maniac, and he's competitive painter but also entertaining. That's an interesting one. Okay. And he also says, oh yeah, Macro Frisian NGM is a great listen too. He brings an Italian flair. Okay, fair enough. some good suggestions there, guys. Well done. That was a good topic for this week, Josh. Good suggestion.
I'm just trying to think of my three now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got to think about mine actually. GMG Ash is probably the one I would watch a lot compared to others for miniature gaming bat reps but I mean the amount I actually watch miniature gaming stuff on YouTube is very little compared to what it used to be, because I do it now and I have to edit through my own stuff, so I'm watching my own stuff anyway. So in your whatever spare time I actually get to watch any other stuff on YouTube, I don't really feel like watching other bat reps. I know that sounds kind of odd to say, but you'd understand if you did what we did. But I do try to whenever I can, and I do like to watch Ash. I do like his style, and his work ethic, like I say, is always crazy. And yeah, it's and at the end of the day, guys, just like you guys do, I always wish to see new games as soon as they're released in Games Workshop. Obviously, Ash is one of the lucky people to be able to get these games early, and therefore I, just like the rest of you guys, will check out whatever new games are out just to keep an eye on what's going on with them, obviously. So yeah, there is that as well. And David says macro Frizzoni. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like Marco Frizzoni. Sorry, yeah, I see. Yeah, I misread that. Sorry. Yeah, no worries, bud. That's cool though. But yeah, other than that, stuff that I watch outside of miniature gaming, I watch someone called Mark Goldbridge. He talks football. And it keeps me up to date with everything football related. He's very charismatic dude, very, very funny to listen to, and at the same time, I love football, so as a sport, or soccer for you guys abroad. So he keeps me up to date with that. Somebody I listen to quite a lot. Also, John Campier on YouTube as well. He talks about film and TV. So any of the latest news relating to film or TV, because I'm a big movie fan and TV fan. So I can't wait for cinemas to reopen. So I listen to him as well. Usually listen to or watch these things whilst I'm painting up stuff for the channel, guys, or in and outside of editing. Whenever I'm obviously doing that and I'm not working. So yeah, those are probably my top picks, I would say. Oh yeah, I have to give a shout out actually to Glass whenever he puts stuff out. Glass Half Dead, we've had him on here. Obviously, he keeps us up to date with Kill Team, but obviously recently there's been less Kill Team stuff, so obviously don't tend to watch his stuff as much. But yeah, if there's any Kill Teams news out, then I tend to watch Glass. But yeah, just some random suggestions there, guys. I don't know about Josh.
So I'm trying to think. I mainly listen to music on YouTube and watch music.
All right, okay. So you're somebody who uses it for music, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So
fair enough.
I mean, I watched the Cycling GK.
The what? Sorry.
Cycling GK.
All right. Okay.
He's goalkeeper, Watford's goalkeeper.
I remember you saying about this.
But yeah, he puts a GoPro in his goal and it's like all behind the scenes of football and
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's quite fascinating to watch. So I watch him every time he puts a video out. He does cycling as well, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's one. But I'll still watch. I watch a lot of KSI. I know people are probably going to frown up on me and say, "Oh,
he's big for a reason."
I just find this laugh. I watch most of his reaction videos. Him like reacting to it's Reddit and it's just his laugh that gets me.
Indeed.
It's some more of a feel good, watch than a watch religiously kind of thing. So I do watch him a fair bit.
Nice.
And this might be bad, but I'm struggling to find a miniature gaming channel I watch regularly. I'll just dip in and out,
Yeah.
But I'm still watching YouTube.
It's the same with me, really. I just don't have the time.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of wrestling YouTube at the moment, so I'll probably like put that down. But
Fair
I
enough.
sort of change what what I watch.
Yeah.
Because I've been watching a lot of live music as well, and
All right.
like old gigs and stuff online and that. So
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these people who goes on YouTube, guys, to be honest, and just gets stuck into a loop of watching all these really clickbaity videos, and you can just go for ages and ages all night long. I've never been someone like that, to be honest. So I really do tend to have a taste for specific, people who draw me in, but characters and whatnot, whether it's miniature gaming or whatever else. So yeah.
Though I do watch Ash quite a bit, especially if I'm looking for a new game.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like first person I search,
Exactly, yeah.
If I'm, it's like when you mentioned Bushido before you had it.
Yeah.
Just first person
exactly,
I typed in, and
well, that's exactly the same when GTC Studios said they were sending us Bushido. I went and checked out Ash because I know he's good with that kind of thing and he's covered most games. So, yeah.
I watch Re-Rolling Ones, Age of Sigmar Battle Reports.
Re-Rolling Ones, yeah, you've said about that before, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're Canadian as well, actually.
Fair dues.
Yeah, they did a prank with Ash actually, saying don't Ash is hiring them and they're working together. It was an April Fool's like joke.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
That's good.
Yeah, I quite like them. Yeah, but also I'm not big fan of 4K, so I don't really watch like Tabletop Tactics and people like that.
Yeah, that's the thing with me as well. Like, that's what I mean. There's a lot of these channels that cover full size 40k in Age of Sigmar. Like, I used to when I first got into hobby and I watched mini wargaming. They're great guys over there. To be fair, they're very entertaining. But I don't play the big games anymore, so I have no real reason to go over there.
Yeah, exactly.
So unless they have a really out there video that's nothing necessarily relating to 40k or Age of Sigmar, I won't watch them anymore. But
yeah,
they are good guys over there. And Al says, yeah, Glass Half Dead is a YouTuber who I tend to watch everything he puts out. Silly of me to forget him. Yeah, he's a good guy, Andy. Yeah, he's does some good stuff.
It's a bit like Blackjack as well. I watch his
Blackjack,
videos.
yeah. Blackjack's a good guy as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, also Andy.
Yeah.
That
what reminded me of him actually when you said Andy.
So. Yeah. Good shout out to Blackjack. Yeah, obviously there's all of our fellow YouTubers who cover skirmish stuff as well. So you've got is it Red Rose Gaming?
Red Rose Wargaming, yeah.
They do some nice Warcry reports. You've got
I don't think they put anything up in a while, actually.
How to Wargaming have done Warcry bits. They're good guys.
Yes.
American fellas. You've got Donny Dice Chatter.
Yeah.
He does some really funny Warcry bat reps. He only releases like one a month because they're really crazily edited, like, really deep editing, and he makes them really short. It's not they are funny, but they're really not my kind of bat rep. I can watch them because they're so short, but I wouldn't choose to, because although they are kind of funny, I just lose track of what's actually happening in the game, if that makes sense. With Warcry, it's not too bad because it is a very simple game. But for the most part, it's not so. I don't know. But he does some great reports, and I know people really do like them. So it is what it is. But we can't do that kind of thing on this channel because we cover so many games. If we didn't do banter bat rip style, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And David says, I pretty much only watch hobby content on YouTube, with the occasional trailer or explaining video on some TV show. Yeah, I mean, people have their own uses for it, don't they, I guess. But did you say, David, that you're more of a Twitch guy anyway? Did you say that you use Twitch quite a lot, or I can't remember what you were saying about that now, but yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
So I've never got my head over Twitch.
No, me neither. It's never really bothered me particularly. We obviously tried Twitch and this when we first started, but it doesn't bother me. And there's less and less people using Twitch now anyway. It's mostly for gaming. Like
gaming. Exactly.
But there are a lot of people that tried to set up their own channels for streaming 40k on Twitch, and they're not doing well apparently. So
Yeah.
It's YouTube's the place to be.
Yeah, I've always found Twitch, better for gaming vids and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think maybe once or twice I found myself going from a link on Facebook over to Twitch to watch some guy streaming a game. I think the last one I saw was Facebook. It popped up, and it was some guy live streaming on Twitch playing a mod on the new GTA where you play as Hulk. So he was just literally running. It just caught my eye, so I thought, just click on this. What the hell's he doing? And it was a mod on GTA where you can literally run around as the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah,
and just smash through everything. It looks hilarious. And then he also, because I clicked on it, I think then another week later he was doing another one with Ghost Rider, and that looked, and that I had to click on that because Ghost Rider's my favorite. So I was that looks sweet. But yeah, beyond that, not really.
Yeah,
didn't really fuss me.
Another guy I watch quite often is Aussie Man Reviews.
Yeah, Aussie Man Reviews is funny. I haven't watched him in ages, but he does some really funny videos. Yeah. And also, actually, one I forgot as well. I do watch a lot of the Honest trailers. Has anybody watched any Honest trailers? They're hilarious. So he does Honest trailers of movies. So he just picks at them essentially.
Okay.
I'll send you a link after this. They're hilarious. So you can pretty much search your favorite movie and Honest trailer after it. And it's him degrading and picking apart your favorite movie, but it's actually really funny. Like a lot of them are. It's not as funny as it used to be, but Honest trailers is another one for me. Quite funny guy.
I'd have to look into that one.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Aussie Man's the bomb, Al says.
Yeah, Aussie Man's funny.
Yeah, he's just one of them.
He usually does the ones of like the animals fighting in the savannah or something, and he's just like, he's just voicing over them, insulting each other and throwing jabs at each other. It's hilarious, but in an Aussie accent, it's just perfect. Yeah, he is good. I'm surprised there isn't like a really popular Aussie Bat Rep channel. Actually, there must be one out there. I think there is Ozhammer, isn't there? Is it Ozhammer? I want to say it is.
I don't know.
Yeah. I can't say I've ever watched them, but I'm pretty sure it's out there. I'm sure somebody will confirm. Don't think we have anybody on here who watches from Australia, to be fair, but yeah. Because I nearly moved there when I was younger, so.
Did you?
None of this probably would have ever happened. Or I'd be speaking to you guys in Australian. From the land down under.
No, one country I'd love to go is Australia.
Yeah, I have been to Oz. It's a lovely country. Some of the most amazing scenery you'll ever see in your life.
Oh yeah.
Crazy country.
Yeah, so New Zealand, I'd love to go there one day.
Yeah, I just want to visit Hobbiton.
Yeah, exactly. It's the main reason I want to go, but yeah.
That and all the sets and that. I do actually want to go on a proper trip to Ireland and visit all the Game of Thrones stuff, to be fair. That'd be pretty cool.
I still need to watch Game of Thrones.
That or also Dubrovnik in Croatia, because that's where all the King's Landing stuff was filmed, so that as well. Yeah, you need to watch Game of Thrones, but it's like be right up your street.
Yeah, it's just there's so much of it, isn't there? Season to get through, just really off-putting. It's like, why is it 9?
But you've watched like Walking Dead and stuff, haven't you? So
yeah, but I sort of watched them when they was season after season. So when they was out, so
you can slowly find your way through it. You don't have to. It's addictive if you get into it.
And I need to watch it when the kids aren't around, which makes it 10 times harder because it's only at night time when I'm knackered. So
yeah, very true.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I've seen bits of like episodes, but
yeah, that's fair.
I'm calling him done. Can't really see him.
Cool. Yeah, he's quite bright on there, but yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
When Jelson's done, I'll show you guys. He's getting there. Getting there.
Just gonna wait till the ink dries and probably do a few little touch-ups on him, but
nice.
He's the leader.
Sounds good. Probably won't get the Wood Elf done tonight, guys, but you know what I'm like. I'd rather chat to you guys than take too much time over this. So
Yeah, I think I might build
I'll
my
get Jelson done.
last two Necrons instead of painting starting the other one now.
Cool.
So I
Al,
probably
have you been painting up anything tonight? Have you been working on any of your stuff? Or I think you said he was going to.
He did say he picked a paintbrush up, but I don't think he.
Whether that went any further, we
I'm
shall
about to
find out.
say,
But
yeah, I don't
sure
think he
he
said he was painting, but
was quite tired earlier before we started, so I don't know
Yeah.
if he will have maintained that. But yeah, whatever goes, guys.
yeah, I brought the recruit box for 40k.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the cheap £30 one.
What does that have in it again? Is that Death Guard and Marines?
It has Necrons and Marines.
Like
yeah,
one of the mini Indomitus sets.
Yeah, it's
What
got
did you
10.
get?
It's got 10 Necrons, warriors.
Yeah.
3 Scarab Swarms and a Royal Warden for the Necrons.
Okay, cool.
And the Space Marines, you get 5 Assault Intercessors and a Lieutenant. One with a shield in it. Which is.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's quite cool.
Just, I can't remember what.
Not bad.
But I'm painted them up as the colour scheme.
I'm glad they did release some, decent price starter sets.
Yeah.
After Indomitus, it made sense.
It's Primaris Lieutenant, yeah. It's the one with the shield.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I said I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, I know, I've just seen him today. Oh, dear.
Well, at least pinning a paintbrush up is a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting there, Jelson. You should be done by the end of the stream. That's good.
Nice.
I'd like to at least get one character or a few minis done whilst we're live.
Yeah. No, I just saw the time and I thought I won't get. It'll annoy me if I don't finish the model painting. Yeah. So, but I'll build the last 2 Necrons for this.
Defo.
I'm getting the Space Marines commissioned, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What, from the starter set?
Yeah, they're going to be, the creator chapter I did for the club.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be that colour scheme.
Right.
Because it's yellow and black. I know one of my friends.
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, one of my friends just really nice. He did a size of the Emperor army, and it was really nice. So.
One thing I will say about mini wargaming, did anyone see the colour scheme they did for their new Tyranid army? There was the yellow and black nids. They looked awesome.
They sound nice, yeah.
Yeah, like a hazard kind of colour. That I thought that was a really cool colour scheme for nids. I was very tempted to to go for that. It was very cool.
Yeah, that would look very nice actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I love it when people like painting black and pink in a Necrons.
Yeah.
Really like out there colours.
Yeah. He's cool. I like the blue and black Necrons.
Oh yeah.
They always look really cool.
Yeah. No, I don't know what colour I'm going to paint my Necrons at the moment.
There's like the other design with the blue as well, which is like the cream whitish colour with blue. Blue glow effect. That's also very cool.
I know I'm getting some metallic metal paints coming from Green Stuff World soon.
All right. Yeah,
so I don't know whether to have a play with them and see.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Might
be a good idea. But yeah, let us know if you've managed to get any stuff done tonight, guys. What you've managed to get done. Josh is working on his Cawdor gang. He's gotten some, I think, done, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm just building 2 Necron warriors now.
And I'm just finishing up Jelson by putting some red on him, and I need to put a few washes on, but and then touch him up a bit. But want the characters to look good, so we'll spend a bit more time on these anyway, touching them up, but more or less there anyway with base colours and whatnot. Just got to get some washes on there. And we'll be all good. Get some bronze on him actually.
Yeah. Oh, I've ordered a cockatrice for my Beast of Chaos warband as well now.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because you can actually use that as a model outside of monsters now, can't you?
Yes.
So you can just use it for the warband.
Yeah.
Ooh. He'll actually look good in frost form as well. Frost
Yeah.
Horde form, yeah.
I did order it just after Christmas, but obviously everything got shut down and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
yeah.
Al says, Q Game of Thrones, shame. Ding ding ding, shame. Ding ding ding, shame. Only people who have watched Game of Thrones will have a clue what I mean by that, but yeah. Fair enough. And Al says, I love me a deadline, it's just not tense enough yet. Lol. Yeah. It will be. David says, I'm still assembling those old Infinity miniatures. Ah, cool. Have you dug those out, did you say, bud, or and just decided to get them done, or have you only just recently got hold of them online or something and you're doing them? Would love to know. I have base coated the zombies and the skellies. They are down here, so they're all on my base coating tray. Oh dear, so that's all tomorrow's job, and Tuesday as well. So there's like 20 odd minis there. So
You contrasted them ones, or
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll contrast the flesh and the bone, and then
Yeah.
I'll touch up the rest of them. It's going to be the easiest way to go for them, I think. No doubt about that.
Yeah.
And David says, I think I've had them since last summer. No, fair enough.
Another YouTube channel I really like, sorry, off topic. Viva La Dirk League.
The what?
Viva La Dirk League.
All right. What does he do?
They're like New Zealand. They own like a shop in New Zealand, gaming shop, and
oh yeah,
like just do like just silly stuff. To be fair.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
quite funny.
It's whatever floats your boat, innit?
Exactly.
I do like coming across these odd channels, and like, it's probably something that nobody else would watch, but you kind of, it's your cup of tea, so
yeah,
whatever you like, isn't it? Kind of thing. It's like I bet nobody's ever heard of John Campier, but like he's good at what he does. He's pundit in film and TV, but he's really passionate about what he talks about. So it's like it draws you in.
Yeah.
And plus, I do like to know what's on the horizon for like new movies and TV. So I'm always happy keeping up to date with him on there. So yeah.
Now, the only thing I don't like about these push fit models, they don't always push fit, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, somebody was saying at the start of the stream how much of a bugger he is to build, and he was a bit of a bugger. Because even though they're push fit, some of them really aren't very good push fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know you. I know those feels. I know those.
This one doesn't even fit in.
I think I'm gonna go and pick up some more paint tomorrow, actually, because I'm just run out of my bronze here, which isn't great because it's the one I needed for just to finish Jelson off. But I should just have enough by wetting my brush to finish off the bronze parts of him. David also says, I've had them since last summer. He says, Herbert Erpaderp not only has the best name ever, he also assembles some pretty cool tank kits. There you go.
Herbert Erpaderp, that is a pretty cool name.
I love it.
It's got to be Dutch or something with that name.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Or Swedish.
So. Yeah, something like that. Danish, I'd say. Danish or Dutch would make sense with that. I imagine.
Just reminds me of the Swedish chef saying that, actually. From the Muppets.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean? Love it. David says, I think he's an Aussie. There you go.
Oh, right, blimey. Shocked us all.
That doesn't shock me, actually.
Doesn't it?
They're nuts.
Yeah, true.
Like a good laugh.
Yeah. They've got that very laid back
attitude. Yeah, like everybody over there we met, except for maybe one exception, like so laid back. Which is why I know I'd probably suit that country down to the ground if I lived there. But yeah, I do love this country for some of it in some of its own rights. So I would rather live in a warm climate all year round personally, because I do not deal well with the cold. But as I've grown up, it is what it is.
Yeah, but you get huge spiders over there.
There's no Warhammer world over there.
Yeah, we're true.
And Warhammer over there, and it takes so much longer for them to get older stuff, and the release schedules are out of whack, and yeah, it's not the same.
And a lot more expensive.
Yeah. Let's get hold of some more paints. Last touches here.
Who's on Labour? JV Morph. I've heard of him.
Morph. Yeah, I have as well. Don't know what he does.
I think he's one of the regulars on Blackjack's channel. Does speaks to him quite a bit.
All right. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he speaks to Blackjack quite a bit.
Could be, yeah.
Al might know, because he watches Blackjack as well, doesn't he? I don't know, he's Aussie.
Could be, yeah. Sure, Dave will let us know.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, you'll see VJ in Blackjack Legacy and Tabletop Minions. He's passionate. All right. So just like a fan, you mean? Fair enough. ...
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I've heard the name somewhere.
Yeah, I was going to say I've seen that in comments somewhere, or, quite regularly. So I'm guessing that's what that is. I'm guessing David's had a few disputes with him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go with.
So my mate, he posted something on the Necromunda train yesterday.
All right.
And he painted a door, but it had, the when metal goes blue. Oh, what's it called?
Oxidized.
Say that again.
Oxidization. Oxidized.
Yeah, there's a special word for it, isn't there?
Oxidation or oxidization, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And the guy had to go at him because it was the wrong kind of metal what would do that. And it's like...
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but there was it was like
usually,
really late.
Copper or brass, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because he did it
that blue effect to it, yeah.
Yeah, because he did it with an iron door. The guy had a right go at him. It's like...
Well, people have too much time on their hands.
Yeah, it's just like, really.
It's one thing you really do have to cross a road with when you're doing a YouTube channel. You have to.
Oh yeah.
You have to learn that it's that people will do that.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to get involved in an online community.
Yes.
On YouTube, people will go at you.
Yeah.
But there we go. All right. Well, Jelson's getting there. He's getting there.
I don't argue with people. We're on good terms.
And David says, no, it doesn't argue with him. We're on good terms. Oh, that's okay then. You just spoke about him as if he was quite like not laid back, as if like, quite aggressive. So I wondered if you'd had, if people just argue with him all the time, but obviously not. Fair enough. You obviously just have deep discussions, David. That's fair enough.
And it's quite good to be passionate about something you love,
Oh yeah.
But when it turns toxic, saying, that shouldn't be there, or that should be this colour. It's
it's too far, isn't it?
It's the way people say stuff as well sometimes.
That's it.
It's like me, I very rarely highlight my models, Yeah. Mainly because I always end up messing them up, so I've just decided I won't bother.
Highlighting is a hard technique. I've only just recently started to get used to highlighting some things. Like all of the bot war models I did, I highlighted because they're quite easy to highlight because it's quite bright highlight colours anyway. That's the style. So they were quite easy to do, but a lot of things really aren't. So I can completely understand that.
Yeah.
I've always found Marines hard to highlight.
Because it's so curvy, aren't they? With the armor and
you've got to get the right paints as well and thin your paints right to do that kind of thing. And I'm not at that level, to be honest. My painting is
I'm sort of the same. I think that's why I love contrast, though, because I'm sort of make a model look half decent with minimum effort.
Yeah, I know that was my draw to them. I didn't like the effect that a lot of them gave. Like I've said, tomorrow, when I get a chance, I will the zombies and the skellies from the Cursed City set. Exactly the kind of thing I'll use contrast for, like perfect situation. So, that'll be great. For example, perfect situation.
These arms don't want to stay together. It's really annoying me. I really struggle building these today. I don't know whether I'm just tired and I'm good to concentration.
Yeah, it's one of those days. I don't know why the last few days, I don't know about you guys watching, but last few days, for some reason, at least in the UK, I've just felt very low on energy and all that jazz. It's just been a weird one.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is.
I need energy tomorrow morning, though. Kids back at school, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
So I need
school tomorrow in the UK.
Yeah. So I need to find the energy from somewhere to actually take them. Yeah. I think that's on now. This is getting towards the summer now, though, I suppose.
Yeah, can't wait. I hate the winter.
Yeah, I don't like cold.
Sucks.
Obviously, working as a chef for years, you still prefer the heat anyway, because...
Yeah, true.
You just you sort of used to it, so...
As you just said at the start of the stream, we have got pubs and that opening again, and everything's starting to get back to normal over in the UK, guys. I don't know about what it's like where you guys are. David says yesterday it was plus 20 degrees. Today it snowed. I'm feeling the massive shift in weather for certain. Yeah, because Canada's on the same plane as us for the most. I know it's a bigger country, but for the most part, it's on the same kind of weather level as us, I guess.
Yeah.
So they'll be the same season, I would have thought. For the most part as well, and the same kind of weather patterns. But also, obviously, because Canada goes further north as well, like if you're further north, you probably get snow, much more snow.
Yeah.
But, that's like David. That's like here, to be honest. Like today and the last few days over the weekend, it's been very warm weather, but then a week ago it was snowing.
Yeah,
it's nuts. It's really nuts. So very similar to where you are, buddy. To be honest. But I imagine that your weather does get a lot more extreme because you've got a much larger landmass. Whereas in the UK, being on an island, you get weather systems. So we get really random weather come across and kind of collect around the island, around the UK. So it's a bit of a weird one. Right, guys. Well, I've managed to do Jelson. So there we go.
Oh,
Sorry
nice.
about the camera, guys. It's not going to be great. Maybe if I do that, might focus on him. Yeah, sorry guys, the camera's not really focusing on him, but he's pretty cool.
I've finally
You'll see him
managed.
obviously on the bat rep, so he is more or less done. But yeah, pretty cool.
I've finally managed to build a Necron.
Awesome.
Really struggling with this one. Don't know why. Just yeah. You almost got launched, so
Yeah.
yeah. Calgary has volatile weather compared to other southern parts of Canada.
Right. Okay. It's much more extreme.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a bit like Litchfield actually. You get like places like Burnwood, which is 20 minutes down the road. They'll be covered in snow, and Litchfield have barely any, and it's like
It's just altitude, isn't it?
yeah.
It's like Telford, like the top of Telford, like where the town centre is.
Yeah.
That will get a lot of snow when it snows. Whereas down where we are, we're much lower in Longdon, so it's lower down, so we won't necessarily get any snow at all. But then Telford's covered in it. It's very strange.
Yeah, we're a bit like that in Litchfield and Fradley,
Yeah.
you know. It's
interesting.
Yeah. David said it could snow any time of year here.
Right. That is volatile, yeah.
I would hate that.
Yeah, and me.
I mean,
I do not like winter conditions, so
I hate driving in snow.
I remember seeing Ash talking about Gorilla Miniature Game and actually was posting that thing about his walk he was doing for charity or something, and something or other else, and he was posting one of those things where he goes to his studio and he couldn't get to the studio to do it because he was snowed in. So
oh yes, yeah, briefly remember something about that. Yeah,
and he was walking through like thick snow to get to the studio and that, so he wasn't able to get in there for like quite a while or something like that. So pretty mad. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's Jelson done for me. Well, I think we're nearing the end, but I haven't managed to get onto my elf tonight, but she'll be done tomorrow, likely, maybe later. I've got to get going on these zombies and skellies, really, to get them ready for Warcry. But yeah, Jelson's all done. He's looking really good. You guys can't really see him very well because it's blurred, but yeah, I need to get a new camera for this, actually. But yeah, awesome stuff, guys. And yeah, Josh, Cawdor, got your gang all sorted? Well, you got quite a few more models done, because I know you've done a couple anyway, hadn't you? So
yeah, I mean, I've got one done tonight.
Cool.
Which is the leader guy.
He's cool. I do like him.
I will post a photo because you can't really see him.
Discord, yeah. I'll probably do the same with Jelson in a moment. So if you guys want to check out any of our progress on our models and things like that, we're always sharing in Discord with our projects and what games we've been playing and whatnot.
Yes.
And we always do a Sunday hobby roundup as to what everybody's been doing over the week, which is today. So do get over there, guys. Link in the description below. If you haven't joined Discord, Facebook, Instagram, feel free to do that. Obviously, if you're only just watching for the first time, subscribe. We do this every Sunday night, skirmish cast. And we're live, usually me and Josh, chatting to you guys about all things. This is a chance for you guys to come on and ask us questions, hang out with us, and get your hobbying done at the same time as listening to us babble about random stuff. Yeah. So, but thanks as always, Josh, for joining.
No problem, been a pleasure.
And I don't know if you want to give a shout out actually to your 3 spies, but I know it's not technically going at the moment, but I always like to give you a chance now and again.
Yeah, so I run a club in England called 3 Spies Gaming. We're a local community-based club that helps people with their mental health through power wargaming, tabletop gaming. Could be wargaming, board gaming, card games, anything really. And it's just a place to come chill, talk to someone if you need it, or just socialise. And we're on Facebook and Instagram. The 3 Spy Gaming Group. So yeah, if you want to check us out and see what we do, go follow us.
Cool. So yeah, thanks guys. I've been Luke. That's been Josh. And until next week, thanks for joining us.
See you guys.
Later. Happy skirmishing, guys.
Hey there guys, thanks for watching the video. Please do throw a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when any new content drops. We do one battle report a week covering various skirmish games. There's also Patreon if you wish to support me and the channel, and we are trying to reach our first funding target, allowing me to go part-time and make more weekly scheduled content. You can go and sign up and show your support in the link in the description below, just like the awesome people to the left of me. And until next time guys, enjoy and happy skirmishing.